تطيرنا بكم لئن لم تنتهوا لنرجمنكم وليمسنكم منا عذاب أليم. قالوا طائركم معكم أئن ذكرتم بل أنتم قوم مسرفون. وجاء من أقصى المدينة رجل يسعى قال يا قوم اتبعوا المرسلين اتبعوا من لا يسألكم أجرا وهم مهتدون. وما لي لا أعبد الذي فطرني وإليه ترجعون. أأتخذ من دونه آلهة إن يردني الرحمن بسوء لا تغني عني شفاعتهم شيئا ولا ينقذون. إني إذا لفي ضلال مبين. إني آمنت بربكم فاسمعون. قيل ادخل الجنة قال يا ليت قومي يعلمون. بما غفر لي ربي وجعلني من المكرمين. وما أنزلنا على قومه من بعده من جند من السماء وما كنا منزلين. إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم خامدون. يا حسرة على العباد ما يأتيهم من رسول إلا كانوا به يستهزئون. ألم يروا كم أهلكنا قبلهم من القرون أنهم إليهم لا يرجعون. وإن كل لما جميع لدينا محضرون. وآية لهم الأرض الميتة أحييناها وأخرجنا منها حبا فمنه يأكلون. وجعلنا فيها جنات من نخيل وأعناب وفجرنا فيها من العيون ليأكلوا من ثمره وما عملته أيديهم أفلا يشكرون. سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها مما تنبت الأرض ومن أنفسهم ومما لا يعلمون. وآية لهم الليل نسلخ منه النهار فإذا هم مظلمون. والشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم. والقمر قدرناه منازل حتى عاد كالعرجون القديم. لا الشمس ينبغي لها أن تدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون. وآية لهم أنا حملنا ذريتهم في الفلك المشحون وخلقنا لهم من مثله ما يركبون. وإن نشأ نغرقهم فلا صريخ لهم ولا هم ينقذون. إلا رحمة منا ومتاعا إلى حين. وإذا قيل لهم اتقوا ما بين أيديكم وما خلفكم لعلكم ترحمون. وما تأتيهم من آية من آيات ربهم إلا كانوا عنها معرضين. وإذا قيل لهم أنفقوا مما رزقكم الله قال الذين كفروا للذين آمنوا أنتم من لو يشاء الله أطعمه إن أنتم إلا في ضلال مبين. ويقولون متى هذا الوعد إن كنتم صادقين. ما ينظرون إلا صيحة واحدة تأخذهم وهم يخصمون. ولا يستطيعون توصية ولا إلى أهلهم يرجعون. ونفخ في الصور فإذا هم من الأجداث إلى ربهم ينسلون. قالوا يا ويلنا من بعثنا من مرقدنا هذا ما وعد الرحمن وصدق المرسلون. إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم جميع لدينا محضرون. واليوم لا تظلم نفس شيئا ولا تجزون إلا ما كنتم تعملون. إن أصحاب الجنة اليوم في شغل فاكهون هم وأزواجهم في ظلال على الأرائك متكئون. لهم فيها فاكهة ولهم ما يبتغون. سلام قولا من رب رحيم. وامتازوا اليوم أيها المجرمون. ألم أعهد إليكم يا بني آدم أن لا تعبدوا الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين. وأن اعبدوني هذا صراط مستقيم. ولقد أضل منكم جبلا كثيرا ونختم على أفواههم وتكلمنا أيديهم وتشهد أرجلهم بما كانوا يكسبون ولو نشاء لطمسنا على أعينهم فاستبقوا الصراط فأنى يبصرون ولو نشاء لمسخناهم على مكانتهم فما استطاعوا مزيا ولا يرجعون ومن نعمره ننكسه في الخلق أفلا يعقلون وما علمناه الشعر وما ينبغي له إن هو إلا ذكر وقرآن مبين لينذر من كان حيا ويهد القول على الكافرين أولم يروا أنا خلقنا لهم مما عملت أيدينا أنعاما فهم لها مالكون وذللناها لهم فمنها ركوبهم ومنها يأكلون ولهم فيها منافع ومشارب أفلا يشكرون واتخذوا من دون الله آلهة لعلهم ينصرون لا يستطيعون نصرهم وهم لهم جند محضرون ولا يحزنك قولهم إنا نعلم ما يسرون وما يعلنون أولم يرى الإنسان أنا خلقناه من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين وضرب لنا مثلا ونسي خلقا قال من يحيي العظام وهي رميم قل يحييها الذي أنشأها أول مرة وهو بكل خلق عليم الذي جعل لكم من الشجر الأخضر نارا فإذا أنتم منه توقدون أوليس الذي خلق السماوات والأرض بقادر على أن يخلق مثلهم بلى وهو الخلاق العليم إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يكون له كن فيكون وسبحان الذي بيده ملكوت كل شيء وإليه ترجعون.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. محمد وآل محمد صلوات. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجه.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين خاتم النبيين مولانا أبي القاسم محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد
وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المنتجبين. أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه تبارك وتعالى في كتابه الكريم وقوله الحق. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر. آمنا بالله صدق الله العلي العظيم. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Scholars, my elders, my brothers, Assalamu alaikum jami'an wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are in the month for Holy Lady Janab-e Fatima Zahra Salamullahi alayha.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
And also in the days of the wafat of Jamadee Umm Al-Baneen Salamullahi alayha. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Both were named Fatima. One took the title of Abiha, the mother of her father, which means the mother of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Or in other words, the mother of Rahmatul lil Alamin. Abiha, mother of her father, mother of the Holy Prophet, mother of Rahmatul lil Alamin. A mother of the most merciful being. The mother herself is one of the most merciful being is a mother. Here she is being addressed and entitled as the mother of the most merciful for the universe. Imagine now being called mother of the mercy of the whole universe. That is why she is the special mercy, Janab Fatima Zahra. She is the special mercy to the entire universe. Ask your hajat by her name. You will never despair. Every hajat will be fulfilled. Try it. She is one linked to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because her secrets only Allah knows, nobody else knows. Ask بحق فاطمة وأبيها وبعدها وبنيها والسر المستودع فيها بعدد ما أحاط به علمه. And then you come and tell me, you will tell yourself truly. The other Fatima got the title Al-Baneen, the mother of her sons. She was not addressed as Fatima because she refused. This title Al-Baneen was given by Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib sallallahu wa sallam alayhi. Because she refused to be called Fatima in respect of Janabe Fatima. She did not want the daughters, the sons of Janabe Fatima, the daughters of Janabe Fatima to grieve in remembrance of Bibi Fatima by her being called Fatima. She said, Ya Ali, don't call me Fatima. Imam Ali al-Islam said, I will call you Al-Baneen. Baneen, which Baneen? Al-Baneen, which Baneen? She was Baneen, mother of those Baneen who were known the brave lions of Arabia. Jafar, Abdullah, Uthman and Abbas, alayhi salam, these were the lions of Arabia. The eldest was Qamar ibn Hashim. The eldest of this Baneen, the eldest of her sons was Qamar ibn Hashim. How courageous and how beautiful the soul of this Al-Baneen, this mother, whose son was known as the moon of the Hashemites. How beautiful her soul will be. Both Fatima stood up firmly in protection of her dear religion. One died fighting for the rights of the guardians of our religion, Alihayder. The other died nurturing and protecting Alihayder. Both sacrificed their most precious possessions. One sacrificed her youth and her dear life in 95 days after the Holy Prophet. Her short, illustrious lifespan of 18 years she sacrificed. The other sacrificed her 4 lions in Karbala. Both were Fatima. Both were special beings. Both were one Abiha, one Al-Baneen. We are truly fortunate, my brothers, truly fortunate. And blessed to be in the fold of the lovers of Alihayder. Which other school can compare with this school? Which other mosque? Which other hall? Which other Imam Barba? You will see this love, fervor, this excitement, this anxiety, this desire to give yourself, to give ourselves for Alihayder. Where? How many role models do we have? Countless. Countless. I've just given you two. Lady Fatima and Umm Al-Baneen. How many role models? Lady Zainab, Kulthum, the 12 Imams, Abab al-Hawaij, Sayyid al-Shuhada, Shuhada Karbala, Asiran Karbala. How many role models do we want to see? Our role models have taught us to give and sacrifice, but never to compromise. Compromise what? Never to compromise on our religion, never compromise on our culture, never compromise on our values, never compromise on our beliefs. Even if the riches of this entire universe is spread out in front of our feet, we are not going to compromise on any of these beliefs. This fleeting world is there with all its allurements, all its ornaments to take us. They want us. Allah, they want us. They've got everything. What we see unfolding in the Middle East, it's a big shame to the integrity of Muslims. Allah, today I'm telling you. Until yesterday, when the Qassams were being murdered, massacred, I said, no, atheists could say one day they'll wake up. This is total humiliation. Now they have slept. Totally. The world is toying with our lives. The world is toying with our lives. Because they know that the majority of the Muslims have role models who have compromised everything of theirs for this world. Their role models have compromised everything, including their family members, just to get this world. That is their role models. They know. Enemies know. These are easy to buy. Shia Ahlul Bayt, the lovers of Ahlul Bayt, it is difficult, it is impossible. And therefore today also, it is easy to compromise them and silence them so that they don't stand up against the horrific atrocities committed by the enemies. They've all been silenced. Because the start was compromise. Today also it's compromise. You see Ohad, it was compromise. You see Saqifa, it was compromise. You see Khandaq, they were running away. Nobody was coming in front. Until the Holy Prophet said, complete faith against complete kufr is going to stand for you. They couldn't come. They said, we can't. All men. Easily compromised. Not the lovers of Ahlul Bayt, not Ahlul Bayt themselves, no. Today the world can do anything, but the Muslims can do nothing to stop them. Everything they have destroyed, our culture they've destroyed, our children they've taken, our girls they've taken, our religion they've taken, our values they've taken, our thinking they've taken, our mindsets they've taken, our hearts they've taken, our values they've taken. So much you jump. Our religion is being laughed upon. The deafening silence of the Muslims is responsible today for the massacres of Gaza, Lebanon, and now Syria. And do you know what they're doing in Syria? Gaza, they bombed it. Gaza, they came with the bulldozers, no? In Syria, they're selecting each and every lover of Ahlul Bayt. They're tying ropes around them, dragging them in the streets of Syria, of Damascus, and then they shoot them, and some of them are being beheaded in front of children. Heartlessness of Muslims who call themselves the followers of Bani Umayyah. Proud. Only those who took Lady Fatima alayhi salam and Al-Baneen alayhi salam and the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam as role models. These are the only ones who refuse to compromise themselves at any cost. Sorry. We would rather die honorably than to live in humiliation. Hayhat min al-qillah. Who are these? Haj Qasim Suleiman. Sorry. He fought to save the same Syrians. In history, Allah. Same Syrians from this Daesh and ISIS. Today, it's given to them. Haj Mahdi Muhandis was with Qasim Suleiman in the same time. They never gave it. Ismail Haniya, he never gave Qasim. They snatched it from him. They killed him. Above all said, Hassan Nasrallah. Sorry, I will not compromise. They took all of them, but they failed to break our resolve. They could not touch our faith, despite surrounding all of us with fear and hopelessness. We still stood up. Why could we do this? Why could we give Qasim Soleimani? Why could we give Mahdi Muhandis? Why could we give Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah? What was in us that is not in there? The only difference is they didn't have role models. We had role models like Abu Abdullah Hussein. They didn't have role models. Their role models were sellers of their souls. Our role models were buyers of Allah's rizah. This is the difference. They sold themselves and took the rizah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Since we are commemorating the days of Bibi Fatima Ziyarah alayhi salam and Umm Al-Baneen alayhi salam, Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Let us not forget another lady who sacrificed herself not very long ago by the name of Bintul Huda, the beloved sister of Abdullah Muhammad Baqir Sada. These two were killed and they were taken away from us in Iraq in the most brutal of ways. Go and read history, you'll be in tears, Allah. You will be in tears. She sacrificed her 43 years, only 43 years, this lady, Bintul Huda, Amina Alihayder, only 43 years. She gave her whole life, the way Jamadee Zainab gave her life, to teach every woman for what? How to be self-reliant, self-sufficient, and how not to go down against any kind of coercion and force. Stand firm with your faith, with your values, with your religion. This is what she taught. Muhammad Baqir al-Sadr became very popular then. She became very popular. Saddam Hussein said, no way, I can't. And that's how Bani Abbas did. They called Alibhai. They took one by one imams and killed them. This is how they took these two brothers and sisters, the siblings. They took them away. And how the brother was killed some other day. I will just tell you how Bint al-Huda was killed. Her skull was peeled. Her legs and her hands were lacerated and crushed. When they came to him, Muslim, not possible. Finished. This is how she never go down. Why? Because she was following Zainab. She was following Fatima. She was following Umm. People like Saddam came and went. More are coming and going. These heartless people will want to kill us and destroy us. As long as we have that firm belief, firm faith, our strong love for Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, nobody can shake us from Allah. Nobody, unless we ourselves compromise for this world. There is only one group of humanity, remember one thing, my brothers, who will always be tortured and killed, always, until the day of judgment, due to its unwavering faith and love for the truth and the right path. The path taught to us by Ahlul Bayt, salamullahi alayhim ajma'in. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. stand up for everybody's rights. The rest will enjoy scot-free with the little giveaways of this world and the fleeting world. Nothing else. And to my mothers, my sisters, and my daughters, don't be confused by the powerful forces of this modernism and liberalism. Don't be confused. They want to absorb you in their system and culture. But you were not born for that. You were born for a higher cause. Don't forget the part of the traditional woman defined by faith, culture, and values. Keep asking yourself, who am I? Who am I? And you keep remembering that you were created for chastity, for modesty, for human values, and an unwavering faith on the part of Lady Fatima and Al-Baneen. Salamullahi alayhim ajma'een. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. We all here remember Lady Umm Al-Baneen, the mother of Janabi Abbas alayhi salam. These are her days of, should we call martyrdom? She died in all these sacrifices. It can't be called a wafat or a death when she lost her entire family in Karbala. Umm Al-Baneen, when it comes for Imam Hussein alayhi salam and Imam Hassan alayhi salam, Umm Al-Baneen always used to tell her children from childhood, this is not your brother. These are your masters. This is how she trained her children. These are your masters. You look at them as your masters. You look at them as your imams. That is why Jamadee Abbas himself, Ja'far, Uthman, and Abdullah, from childhood, when they grew up, they never saw them as brothers. They always used to call them as Aka, as master, as Sayyid. She instilled this love in them, but she also loved them a lot. More than a normal mother would love her children. She loved Hassan and Hussein so much. When it came after the event of Karbala, the tragedy of Karbala, when they were returning back to Medina, Jazla, the poet, he started reciting the poem and informing the people that Hussein has been killed. He said, Umm Al-Baneen, come down, she said, Jazla, come here, opening his head. He said, Hussein was martyred. She asked him, what about my son? They were married, Abbas, Ja'far, Uthman, and Abdullah, all of them were martyred. She didn't cry, and her mother would have fallen down. She just said, my only wish was to give my 4 children, but at least Hussein is saved on the place of إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. سورة المباركة الفاتحة.
السلام عليك يا رسول الله، السلام عليك يا أمير المؤمنين، السلام عليك يا فاطمة الزهراء، السلام عليك يا خديجة الكبرى، السلام عليك يا حسن المجتبى، السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله الحسين وعلى أسد المعصومين من ذريتك علي بن حسين ومحمد بن علي وجعفر بن محمد بن موسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى ومحمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد والحسن بن علي والحجة بن الحسن أجل الله فرجك وسلم الله وفرجك ونورك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
اللهم